Meantime, water rates in Oceanside could be going up at the start of next year. The city council there is expected to decide this week whether to give the increase the green light. ABC 10 News reporter Ryan Hill breaks down how much people in the North County could be paying.
When it comes to water rates,
and the water rates here, I think, are very economical currently.
The water prices have definitely jumped, as well as electricity, probably on average $150, $200.
If I saw it last, my roommate does that, it's about 90 to 100.
people seem to have many different opinions. In Oceanside, the city's looking to add to the debate, hoping people have a glass half full type of approach.
We are going to council on Wednesday evening with a resolution to ask for approval and a vote on these increases so we can do those effective in January.
That's Fred Mayo. He's the director of Oceanside Water Utilities. He tells me they're asking council to raise the rates on both water and wastewater rates for multiple reasons, including the cost to buy water from the county water authority and the cost of projects that are on the books.
We're looking at starting in January on council's approval, replacing about 13,000 linear feet of piping of wastewater pipe and another roughly 7,000 feet. So that's about 5 miles of new pipeline that we're going to be replacing in the downtown area, which is an upgrade and replace aging infrastructure.
To put things in perspective of how these potential water rate increases could happen here in the city of Oceanside, we're using this cup of water as example. Say where the water level is right now and you're a single family homeowner is what you're paying on average per month, around $93. The city says if these new rates were to happen, that monthly rate next year would go up to around $105 per month. And then the following year, that would go up to around $115 per month.
The cost of the chemicals that we use to pull out the extract the dirts and the impurities out of the water to make it safe to drink, all those have gone up, like I said, about 14%. And energy costs, we've all suffered from the same fate on that as well.
Those drinking and using the water have different opinions on having a possible rate hike.
I think if I have to pay another $2, what is a cubic meter rate to have water come to my tap, clean, fresh water, I'm going to do it. I'll forego my Starbucks coffee.
All the, utility companies, I don't think they should keep raising it on people. It's absurd. I think they should be more fair about it.
Ryan Hill, ABC 10 News.
Ryan covers the city of Oceanside along with the Homeless Housing Authority, Animal Welfare, National Guard, and San Diego Unified. You can contact him by scanning the QR code on your screen or by emailing ryan.hill@10news.com.